Hey guys, this is Ultima from S3R Gamers, and welcome back to the cat lady. So Jesse's gone, and now it's time to get in there. Right, Mitzi? Gosh dang it. Mitzi, you suck. Oh my god, come on. Really? 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 Pick the lock, Mixie. Mixie.
Now that he's gone,
You pick
we
the
can
lock,
get
Mixie!
inside.
I don't care what your name is.
Yes, let's do that. I'll close my eyes and you pick that lock, Mitzi.
I know we're in the dark.
Okay, but no peeking.
Oh my gosh.
I'd never. You've really hurt my feelings now.
You two.
Yeah.
You two need to get a room.
Now close them.
I think they might have a thing for each other, guys. I don't know.
Jesus, are these...
What? The F.
Relax, Mrs. A. They're just Halloween masks. Oh, good. That's good. Because I swear, if I see another bloody head...
Take the hockey mask. Yeah. Plants. Plant. Marijuana. Jesse's PC. Use. Won't work. There's no power. Use what? Use extension cord. Hold on. Oh, I should be able to use extension cord. Examine. I'll switch on. Won't work because someone's cut off the power. So, where on earth am I running the extension cord to? Can we just take it? Looks old, but this thing is really long. I'm sure I'll find some use for it. Like dress. Paint, scissors, Mitzi, the mask, red paint, the map. Okay, hold on. Let's examine, use. Won't work, there's no power. Nope. Okay, so clearly, wait, hold on. The socket. This PC plugged in here. I've only had access to a working alone. Oh, the window. Use.
So, who's got windows over this side of the building?
The flat and floor one.
Joe Davis lives right below.
No.
I guess we could also check one flat below Joe's. I just hope the cable's long enough. Let's find out, shall we?
Okay. So now we just have to go to the final floor. Wait, hold on. Joe's 4, 3, 2, 1. It's gotta be. I don't think they'd have me go back in that crazy flat again with the psycho dude. So let's just, gosh dang it. Open. Alright. Well, hopefully there's still power in here. And there it is. Plug in. And now, all we have to do is, of course, go up to the top. And we'll have done it. Flat 8 and 7. Okay. Open. It's alright. Man, I'm killing it with this commentary in this episode. I'm just like, first,
right.
Susan
walked
over to the thing.
Could you give me 5 minutes, Mrs. A?
Okay.
Sure.
Why not?
Why not? I'll keep an eye on the door.
Keep an eye on the door. creepy masks in the corner. So what's the deal?
It's not him either.
Okay.
God damn it.
Oh. Alright, so it's... Oh, what are the twists? Is it's Susan? Oh, God. No. That would be terrible. That would be terrible. Oh my god, if it was Susan. Alright, so it's not Jesse. So now I can use the scissors to cut up the... oh, no. God, come on. I gotta take them all the way to the ground floor, hang it on the rack, cut it, then... Okay. Some of the stuff you have to do in this game seems a little tedious. Like, unnecessarily. Not like, oh, smart, like, you know, oh, it's this thing. It's just like, I don't know. Gosh dang it. Okay, there we go. Hang back. Cut. I can't, wait, seriously? Okay. Cut. There we go. Would you cut it?
We need to make some adjustments.
Oh my goodness. Susan, stop it. Had enough with your sense of humor.
Now this is a dress worthy of the cat widow.
I feel like you're gonna put it on yourself.
Why don't you admit it was too small for you?
Oh,
Why don't you just shut up? Whoever wore this dress probably hadn't eaten in years. You'd struggle to get a skeleton into it. This is it. We've got all we need.
Great. Are you going to tell me about the cat widow now?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's story time, Mitzi.
That's...
The legend
creepy.
says there was once a bad man who hated cats. He hated his neighbors too, and his job. And when it rained, he'd curse and smash things. He hated his bald head and his weak, ugly body.
I feel like you just made this
He
up.
probably hated himself the most, although he would never admit it.
I think I see where this is going.
One day, out of pure hatred for the whole world and everything that lives, he captured a family of cats and drowned them all in the river.
That's awful. I wonder if that's a real
That day,
legend.
The sun turned black and all the
there's so
birds
many.
went silent as the 6 kittens struggled for life.
Heck, Slenderman's a
But
thing now.
trapped in a strong canvas bag, they never had a chance. They all died that day. All but one. The mother cat, in a desperate fight to set herself free, by pure luck, clawed her way out of the bag and swam to the shore. She lost everything that day. Her beautiful children and her proud husband. Her heart crashed into pieces as she watched their limp, dead bodies stolen by the current. Running after them, she followed them for days, for as long as she could. Then, eventually, she lost sight of them. She stayed on the bank of the river for a while. The world stopped turning for her, her eyes empty and blind. And then, one day, she slowly slid down the bank and into the cold, dark water. She gave in to it. She let the river take her away too, cover her mouth, her ears, her eyes. But as the water filled her lungs, and she started slipping into darkness, there was another strange feeling that burst in her mind like a ball of flames. Anger, rage even. Her last craving, before she drowned, was for revenge, for blood. And so she returned, reborn and changed, a cat widow, veiled in black, mistress of the cats. Her body of a young woman, but her eyes of a cat, and her face, white, rotten, face of a corpse. Those who saw it rarely lived to tell the tale. She would get her revenge on all cat killers and cat torturers, But there was someone she had to see first. Someone special. Someone she really hated the most. As the evening came, it was strangely quiet in the man's flat. As he lived alone, he usually liked to fill
I know
the
I haven't said
silence
anything
with the
for a
sound
long
of
time, but I was
radio
really
or
caught up in
TV
that story. This
shows.
is,
But that night, he switched them all
that
off,
was awful.
feeling anxious and tired after work.
And again, you know, the reason some of these episodes are
tried
just
to
longer
sleep.
is just,
But couldn't.
I mean,
And for once, there wasn't anyone there he
know.
could blame for it. As he stared through the window, he kept thinking about how much
there's
he
a lot of
hated
story
that
in.
game. He liked it once.
I respect for the game,
long time
you know,
ago,
I'm not trying to
when
interrupt
his
it
wife
that
was
much.
still there, and they were happy together.
And
Suddenly, he heard knocking on the door.
you know,
Some part of
this
him
seems
was
like a really
glad,
heavy part of the
because
game.
that meant he
so
could take it out
important.
on whoever decided to bother him.
Okay, so now this dude's walking. So I'm curious, are they playing it out now for him? Because that looks like the dude. That looks like Ringo Starr that gave us problems earlier and almost got us killed. Oh, it is.
There was nobody there. He almost felt disappointed. But before he turned to walk away, he suddenly noticed something down the hall. He noticed a shadow of a cloaked figure standing ahead.
Interesting.
He stopped again. He couldn't believe his eyes. Someone wrote "cat killer" on his door.
Freaking, you could put a hole. I feel like that just doesn't have the, like that. That just seems like a prank. Cat killer seems like a.
He had a
actual
passion
thing.
for trains. Although he hated being a train driver, he had always enjoyed watching them move. But now, his train model was moving all on its own. He was absolutely certain he'd left it switched off. And yet, there it was, running at crazy speed. Remote control missing. Something was seriously wrong. And that something had entered his home now too.
Interesting. Nice bit of revenge on this psychopath that seriously put a hit on
He
Susan
hoped
for
he was
cat.
just imagining things,
Jesus.
tired as he was. But
Kinda hope we
there
get to
was
kill him.
another surprise waiting for him in his bedroom. Cat Widow is here, was written all over the wall.
Interesting.
As in a dream, he went to the kitchen to get a drink.
Yeah. This is kind of cool. Looks like a cool little side thing to the game. I don't think it necessarily has a huge bearing on the actual story. What?
There was no water. He knew there were valves in the basement that turn it off, but no one's been down there for years. He felt sick. None of this made any sense. And yet, deep down, he knew what he did to the cats was wrong.
Oh,
There was a part of him that almost wanted to be punished. The part he tried so hard to hide.
Oh, yeah.
He thought he'd heard something in the corridor. Was there someone there with him?
Whoa, Shadow. Hello.
His head was spinning. He felt ambushed, trapped, like an animal.
Trapped like an animal.
He had to
no,
get out
a
of
cat. Trapped like a rat who was trapped by a cat.
Getting really scared now. he decided to call the police.
Yes.
His phone was of no use. The SIM card had been removed, and that wasn't even the worst part.
What the heck?
There was a photo of a black cat set as screensaver. He remembered this cat. He'd watched that strange pest control man put it in a cage and into his van. He'd looked at it through the window for a while, then pulled the curtains and went to bed.
Oh, you evil being.
He stopped, paralyzed. He'd heard something right in front of him. A whisper. More like a purr. She was there, in the dark corner of his living room.
Well, that's not
waiting.
frightening at all.
Black veil covering that pale, dead face. And yet, he could almost feel Cat Widow's eyes piercing through him. She came closer, like a ghost, and swiftly removed the
Shotgun.
veil. She came back for him, to take him to the river, to make him pay for what he'd done.
This is crazy.
As he looked into her eyes, he could feel the world spinning around him. His knees go weak,
His pants.
his pants suddenly wet around his crotch.
Come on.
As much as he hated life, he didn't want to die either.
Isn't that the conundrum?
Inside, he was just a big, stinking coward.
Oh, now you use stinking.
And then
all the other words you use.
He fainted. Did you see his face? I knew he'd fall for this.
Yeah, we scared the living shit out of him. Now that's teamwork. Are you sure he won't know it was you, though?
Oh, he probably will, once he's had time to think about what happened. But he's too proud to ever admit he's been beaten by a woman. I know him just about enough to know that.
Susan,
hope so.
you are truly
I don't want you to get in trouble because of
a
me.
vengeful, diabolical woman.
No. That was something I had to do for myself.
Should have killed him.
And I feel much better for it.
The only problem now is that we still haven't found Eye of Adam. Because it definitely isn't Brian. I've searched through his laptop and all I found was a load of porn.
Sounds about right.
Let's cross him off the list.
Susan's the Eye of Adam, isn't she?
Well, that means we've checked everyone. We've hit a brick wall. Perhaps I was wrong. Maybe he doesn't live here at all.
Maybe he was the person that lived in the flat one.
I think we need to sleep on it. And we might get some more ideas in the morning. Shall we head back home?
Yeah, I do feel tired. You're right, we need some sleep. Really wish there was an elevator in this building.
Tell me about it. What is this? What is this? The Big Bang Theory? Come on now.
What's that? A note?
Oh, cool.
What does it say, Mrs.
The Eye of Adam. I'm coming to kill you.
You will not believe it.
Uh-oh.
Meet me at midnight, both of you. I will wait. Flat 5. Door will be open. Do not fear. Eye of Adam.
Aren't we flat? Oh no.
Flat 5. That's the old guy.
What?
Can't be. It can't be him.
I guess we'll find out. At midnight.
What?
We've got a few hours until then. Let's get some coffee.
Oh my goodness, unreal. Interesting. Joan. Okay, so that was a scene in the basement. So maybe it's either the old man or the old man actually does have a relative and it's the relative. the heck?
It's just you and me, my love. No one will find us here.
What the heck?
Stop worrying, Ivy. It will be alright. I will always love you. You know that.
Who the hell is Ivy?
I'm gonna make you all better.
And what the frick? What the freaking? What the frackin' frick? Oh. Okay. Don't feed the troll. Chapter 7. What? What the frick? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Oh. Oh my gosh, I can't do anything. I'm trying to save it. Oh no. Is there anything I can do? Is there anything I can do? Or is it just gonna go? Do I get a shot? Okay, now I think it's time. Okay, let me save it. Shoot, 80, shoot, hold on, 87. Save, E, yeah, enter. Game saved successfully. Okay, so, you know what, I think I'm just gonna jump straight into the next episode, so, well, for me, this will be all in whatever, but, next time, the finale. Chapter 7, the final chapter of The Cat Lady. See you guys next time.